Dear Senators, I firmly believe that golf is a sport. This is because of three main reasons. My first reason is that many outside sources, such as Nike, TV guides, and Merriam-Webster, prove that golf is a sport. Merriam-Webster defines a sport as a physical activity that requires skill and physical and prowess. Nike, on its website, says that golf is a great sport. In fact, Nike also sponsors Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy, who are one of the most greatest golfers in the world. If you have noticed, TV guides list golf under the sports section. So how could it be that golf is not a sport? My second reason is about the Olympics. Golf used to be included in the Olympics around the 1900s and 1904 games. However, it was banned then. But that doesn't mean that golf was banned because it is not considered to be a sport. In fact, in 2016, Brazil, golf will be in the Summer Olympic Games, once again returning. My second reason is that the Associated Press named a woman golfer as the Athletic Person of the Year 24 times. That's 30% of all the honorees. And the Associated Press named a male golfer 9 times, which is 11% of the whole honorees. There are more reasons why golf is a sport. Golf requires consistent depth and aim. You have to be focused and mentally strong. Also, golf requires physical exertion. For every 9-hole course, you have to walk 2 to 2.5 miles. And in football, you have to run, but that's about it. In golf, there's 18 holes, so that would make it 4 to 5 miles. And if you talk about professionals play their tournaments 4 days. And maybe their tournaments are 5 days if it's a huge one. That requires lots of strength and physical power. Going back to my Olympics point, you may be thinking that it was banned, but that's because King James II thought that golf was taking away from their time, from people's times, since people were amused to golf more. He thought that their archery skills would be weakened, so therefore it got banned. Therefore, I urge you, Senators, to vote for this bill. Thank you.
Questions for Senator Singh? Senator Gupta?
Senator Singh, golf only requires 300 calories to be burned, while other sports such as soccer has 800 calories to be burned. What do you have to say about that?
Well, it burns 300 calories if you're on a cart, and you can choose not to be on a cart, and you can carry your own bags. And also, if you're talking about professional, their caddies carry their bags. However, their tournaments, as I said, were 4 days, so that's more than the football or baseball or any sport.
Senator Ramaswamy?
Senator Singh, you gave the definition of sport for golf. Don't you think that golf better fits the definition of game, which is a activity engaged in for amusement or diversion?
Well, golf could be considered game if you're talking about someone who likes to play golf for fun with their friends or for a friendly tournament. But if you're talking about professional as actually a sport, then it's not. You could play it for fun, but it's not a game. It's actually a sport, since there are tournaments and live scoring, and it's on TV, so that's a sport.
More questions? Senator Gupta?
Senator, a sport is a game that involves athleticism. Golf can be played by the old, obese, and the injured. While other sports, you have to be athletic, and you have to be athletic. What do you have to say about that?
However, golf may be played by the old and obese, but you're not going to play really well. And many professionals, they work out half of their time they work out. It's either golf or physical fitness in the gym. So they spend half their time in the gym, and so do professional football players and other swimming players, people who swim. They also spend the time in the gym, and golfers also do that.
Senator Patmola?
Senator, golf can be played while drinking or smoking. So how can we consider it as a sport?
Golf, people sometimes smoke while they're golfing, but you can't actually make a swing while you're smoking. So you can't and you wouldn't be that good since you wouldn't be focused.
Okay, thank you. Second